All right, so intro.
I hate this. I hate it.
That's what it is.
I hate this already.
All right, so I'll start. Okay. So we want to welcome you to Hot Topics. This is our first podcast ever, and also our first recording. So it's gonna be a whole new experience for us and for you guys.
So expect a lot of awkwardness. We're not pros. We're new to this.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
All right, so our first topic today, we want to give you guys a full introduction. So Hector, do you want to lead us?
Well, so I'm Hector. This is George. For those of you who don't know who we are, we have been together for almost 16 years. This year is a big year for us because we are actually planning our wedding, which is happening in like less than 90 days.
So we don't have enough on our plate, and here we are starting a podcast.
Right. But I mean, I honestly love the fact that we're doing this because like I love these little projects. I feel like those little projects are actually kind of like what has kept our relationship alive throughout all these years. So I don't know.
Definitely have to be alive in order to accomplish all these projects.
Right. You got deep there. And yeah, like I don't know. I think the whole podcast started off as a New Year resolution type of thing, and like it was definitely a little project that I wanted to kind of like accomplish. So I'm glad that we're doing this. Yeah. And talking about like New Year resolutions, I guess, do you have a list for 2025 of things that we as a couple need to accomplish or would like to accomplish?
Number one on the list is to get married. Yeah, that's our biggest one, definitely. Finally declaring our love again and again and again. It's been 16 years of that, but putting it on paper and following the legal process of the United States, I guess.
Yeah. I think we're not really doing it, and this will come up in another episode, but like we're not really doing the wedding thing to but like you said, like to accomplish the United States way, like or whatever, like
the patriarchy.
It's definitely not that. I feel like we just wanted to do it because it was kind of like the next thing for us, and we also are doing it for our families because we want to share that moment with our families and our friends. So it's definitely it's gonna be a really cute moment. But all right, any other resolutions for 2025?
You could go.
So resolutions for 2025. I think we also have a brand called H.O.T Trouble, and what we do with that brand is we have been able to create a social club, a social environment for mostly queer community here in Miami. And we throw events, we do kind of like social gatherings and throw parties and stuff. So I guess another 2025 resolution would be grow that audience and throw more events and throw definitely more community driven events, and continue our goal of partying with a purpose.
I love that. I love bringing that back. We haven't used that in a while.
Yeah.
Party with a purpose. I feel like that's really the one that helps us focus our mind on what H.O.T Trouble is trying to do. And not even trying at this point. We've actually accomplished a lot of the goals that we wanted H.O.T Trouble to reach.
Oh, yeah.
So,
yeah.
I guess for it to continue going further, definitely the party with a purpose should be our leading, I guess our slogan.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. I think
do we even have a slogan for H.O.T Trouble? I don't think so. Not an official one, at least.
No.
Hey, maybe it's party with a purpose.
Hey. I feel like we don't give enough. We don't give ourselves enough credit for how much we've done with H.O.T Trouble and how far we've come, and it's so beautiful to see other people acknowledge what we don't really see, or acknowledge or kind of like, yeah, give ourselves credit for, which is like, like we've done really amazing events and like we've done really amazing things. Just being the two of us, like it's great. So I guess that's also another resolution of like also growing House of Trouble in that way of hey, maybe like, like not relying so much on the two of us, but also kind of like relying on other people and making sure that the events and the ideas grow as well.
Yeah. And then a third resolution for this year.
Things like
3.
I don't know. Yeah.
I guess we should be writing these ideas beforehand.
They're on record. Oh, beforehand.
But I think the other thing that comes to mind is I miss going on crazy adventures with you, so I'm really excited for what is our honeymoon.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to that.
So that's gonna be a whole crazy thing. Don't want to say where because that might be another episode. But that's gonna be a crazy adventure, not knowing the language and being able to explore.
Hint.
Being able to explore a whole new country with you. It's gonna be really fun.
I agree. I think like one of the magic items or like key things about our relationship is the adventures that we always would go on, and by adventures I mean like getting lost at like in the park or like not cruising like but that's kind of like like just little adventures like that like the other night, for example, we went out stargazing with a couple of friends, and like that's something that, believe me, not a lot of people would do because it's what a 2-hour drive from our place, and like we honestly didn't go anywhere. Like we just went away from the lights of the city and parked on the side of the road and then stargaze, and that was amazing. But yeah, I do agree. I think like that could be another resolution of like having a little bit more adventures.
What about you? Number 4? Do we have a 4?
Number 4. You're right. We should have written this out. Again, this is our first episode, so I think we've been doing well. Not spacing out. But number 4, I mean, on a more personal and like level, I would love to also do more projects around the house, like painting the house. we literally, I think that paint bucket is probably expired by now because like we bought paint, no kidding, 4 months ago.
Yeah,
or more.
We have scars all over the house that still need to be
right. And we always like pushed it over. We're like, no, after Thanksgiving, no, after Christmas, no, after this, after that. But I think like I would love to also do more of those kind of like in-house projects, and I feel like spend the time at home, but like spend it good, like working in the house or like
taking care of our cave in the sky,
or editing videos for a new podcast, or yeah. I think like that's a good start of an idea of where we're gonna be this year and what I guess people would see from us. I guess just to kind of like give them an idea of what to expect in this podcast, because like, do we even know?
Is that our goal for number 5?
Like, I don't know. Like, do we even know what we're doing on this podcast?
So our podcast is called Hot Topics. So every episode will be a different topic. I think definitely today is a nice cute little intro for you guys, and also for us to kind of set in stone and practice what our goals are for this year. This being one of them. So I guess we can go from taking care of our home as our 4th goal this year to the 5th one being committing to all the cool crazy ideas that we get, this one being one of them.
Cool. And like we literally just had 2 other crazy ideas on the way home today. we're also gonna have to be working on, and we put dates on it, and we committed to them. So I guess
that'll be happening. Yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely, if you want to keep up with those events, houseoftrouble.org.
Yes.
And where we're going with this one is I would love to see in the comments wherever we post this anything that you guys would like for us to talk about, because Hot Topics is really going to go all around the place, and we're going to make sure that we're aiming at the things that you guys want to hear. We already have some really crazy ideas for these conversations, and we'll be bringing in some amazing guests. So we're going to try to keep it all Miami locals as much as we can. We are Miami boys, raised here, and I think that we always want to make sure that we're highlighting and spotlighting everything that goes around in Miami.
Yeah, no, I think you said it right. From all those ideas that we got, like we, like they go all over the place, but I feel like that's who we are as well. So yeah, we're gonna try to keep it PG-13 because I'm hoping that our moms can still watch this.
I think our moms can handle some rated R.
I think so too.
Definitely not no XXX. This ain't no OnlyFans.
As long as we don't put any Spanish subtitles or something. No, I'm kidding. No, yeah, like I feel like this podcast and this project is gonna allow us to like open up a lot and like talk about subjects that we love and we are passionate about, and kind of like open up to the world even more so, and kind of like share our points of view with our community and our following. So stay tuned for that.
All right, so what's gonna be, how are we gonna end our segments, our episodes?
You know what? Does that come in post? Yeah.
So we have welcome to Hot Topics, which honestly sounds a little bit like a McDonald's jingle. That's gonna change.
Yeah. Yeah. How do we end it? I don't know. Like deuces?
Deuces. Douches.
Douches.
What's up?
Bye. Ciao.
Bye. Oh, ciao. Okay, Italiano.
That was Spanish.
Oh, it depends on where the el tilde is at.
No, it depends on the hand gesture. Ciao. Ciao. All right, ciao.